Now the Romans invented the arch. And I was like, big deal. What's so special about an arch? You know, it's like you could have an opening where there's a straight shape going across at the top of a doorway, like this doorway. Or you could have an opening where there's a curve. Why is that a big achievement that they came up with the idea of a curve?
Stands. Keep it in place.
Right. Well, that's very good. Imagine before the arch was invented. What would be the impact on the architects? What would be the limitations on an architect if all they knew how to do was to put a straight piece between two columns? What would be the limitation? But they all can be separated into three basic categories. Okay? Oh yeah, here they are. Three categories. This is called the point or the punch, and it's just a rod of steel that's sharpened into like a pyramid point at the end. Okay? This is the claw or the tooth chisel, and it's a rod of steel that's flattened out at the end, and then the blacksmith files these teeth into it. And the third one is just a flat chisel, which is like a rod of steel that's flattened out, and it just has a blade, a sharpened blade at the end. Okay? And I always compare the way these tools work with vehicles that you might use to go on a trip. And the block of stone that you start out with, that's like your home. And the idea that you have in your head that you want to create, that's like your destination, okay? And just like taking a trip, these are the vehicles that take you from your home to your destination. And the punch or the point, it's just like an airplane, because it removes the material the fastest. Just like a plane goes through the miles and it gets you through space the fastest. And then, but a plane can't land right at the destination. Like if you want to go visit your grandma in San Francisco, you can't get on a plane and land the plane right in her front yard, you know? You got to get off the plane a distance away and switch to a slower mode of transportation. And just like the traveling analogy, you have to stop using the punch a safe distance away from your intended surface or form and switch to a slower vehicle, a slower tool, which is the claw. Okay? The claw refines all the rough surface that's left behind from the punch. It refines it and it shapes it with a little more accuracy, sensitive like. And finally, the last tool is like walking. You know, after you get off the subway or the bus from the airport, you're still not at your grandma's, you know, front yard. You have to walk from the train station to your final destination, and that's the same as going from the claw to the flat chisel. That's like walking. You use that for just the refining the final surface and putting some tiny details into the surface. Okay? So I'm going to try to establish a little flat patch on this chunk. So that's